How's it going, everyone? Happy new comic book day. Diamond be damned, we got our books on release day. It's a little bit stressful when that happens, but it's okay. We got a giant stack of books here. Let's see what we picked up on Whiplash Wednesday. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So it is Whiplash Wednesday. Go down below and check out the description. You're going to find links to all the other members of the PCP Army Bad Batch putting out stuff all day long. You don't want to miss it. Go down there, show some love, tell them Nick sent you. We're here for the new comic book day haul. We did not get any Marvel books, but don't tell Big Herm that because he's going to be extremely disappointed. What we did get are several DC books. We're going to jump right in. We got Ron V on Swamp Thing number 9. Looking forward to this. I actually read a bunch of the DC books. I was able to get them yesterday, but we just didn't get some of the other shipments in until a little bit later. Read Swamp Thing, pretty interesting book. I got that B cover, got the card stock. Always have to get that. Moving on to Tom King on Human Target number 1. Love this cover. Killer cover. Like this a lot. I've read it. I got to skim through it again just to kind of get my overall opinion on it. Look forward to Nick at Night, Friday night, where we go over non-spoiler reviews of these books. Not a bad one from Tom King, though. Pretty interesting. DC Horror, we have Soul Plumber 2 of 6. What a crazy book this has been. The art's really interesting in this one. The story's pretty cool. I like what I'm reading so far. It's pretty grotesque. It's awesome. I'm loving what I'm seeing there. DC, The Order of the New World. This is Arkham City. Dan Waters, Danny, and Dave Stewart. Number 2 of 6. Another really great issue. Had a blast reading that one. And then Batman 116 rather. Got that connecting cover B cardstock. You got to get the connecting covers because they come in sets of 3. I think this is the second one of the new set. So 117, I think, is the last issue for Tynan. So we'll see where it goes from there. So we got a decent amount of DC book. And we're going to go over to the independent, starting with Vault. This is, who is it? Simon Spurrier on The Rush number 1. Looking forward to this one. Haven't read a Spurrier book in a long time. The art looks really good. It looks like it's a little bit dialogue heavy. It looks like a period piece. Didn't read the solicitation for this, or if I did, I don't remember. So we'll see what it has in store for us. It looks kind of weird. Giant spider, weird dude in a top hat, lots of blood. So we'll see where it goes. Moving over to Dark Horse, we have Last Flight Out. This is issue number 3. This one, I'm kind of on the fence about. It's a 6-issue run. Issue 1 and 2 were pretty good. But I feel like, issue 3 is where it needs to really kick it up a notch. So, you hate to drop a book after 3 issues when there's only 6 or 5 for that matter, but it needs to kick it up. Going over Last Dark Horse, it's Colin Bunn on Lucky Devil number 4. Liking this story so far. Pretty crazy, pretty interesting. Not sure how many issues this is going to be. I love the art style in this book, and I kind of like the direction they're going. So this is a Colin Bunn book that I'm having a lot of fun with. Looking forward to seeing where it goes. Moving over to Aftershock, we have a few. Campisi, The Dragon Incident, number 3. This is another book that's kind of on the hot seat. Needs to pick it up because I don't want to just buy books for the sake of buying books. And so this one needs to kind of kick it up a little bit. I enjoy the art style. The story's pretty good so far, but I just don't know what you do with this. I don't know what you would do if you're in this guy's position. You have a baseball bat and you have to fight a dragon. I don't quite understand how it's going to work. Out of Body number 5. I'm not sure if this is the last issue or if number 6 is the last issue. But I've had my complaints about this book. Check out my previous Nick at Nights if you want to see what those are. The art's always interesting. The story's not bad, but we don't really have a clear direction of where we're going. We have a lot of threads all at the same time and no real good villain. But we have a little bit of the, last issue, the villain stepped in and did a little bit more than he has in the previous issues. So we'll see what happens there. Another Colin Bunn book. We have The Heathens, issue number 1, Aftershock. So this one looks interesting. It kind of reminds me of like a Bill and Ted's going back, gathering a bunch of guys together and like solving crimes. So that's kind of how I see this book kind of playing out. Interesting premise. Colin Bunn's great at premise. So we'll see what the execution's like. Art seems okay from what I've seen so far in here. We got wordy on the color though, so that's pretty good. Moving over to Image Comics, we have Firepower, Robert Kirkman. This is issue number 17. We had a big cool reveal at the end of issue 16. So I would imagine that they're going to be just tons of battles, little dialogue, cool art, cool coloring. high stakes. That's every issue, right? That's the description of every Firepower issue that is out there. Frontiersman from Kinlan. This is issue number 2. A lot of varying opinions about issue number 1, so it's kind of hard to separate the story from the politics, perhaps. But I kind of enjoyed the first issue, especially on a second read. This one, the art looks great. Just kind of flipping through it. We'll see. The coloring in this one, this cover is insane, and it's a connecting cover, so it's pretty crazy. So we'll see what the hell's going on. It almost looks like a completely different book. Like, what are we even looking at? It's like demons and aliens, and he's fighting all of them with some crazy stuff going on. Maybe he climbs up the trees and starts hallucinating up there on some mushrooms. Magic Order number 2, Mark Millar. This is volume 2, issue 1. Got to get it right. If you have not read the first volume, I feel like it's probably going to be required reading. I think that a lot of these guys are probably going to be crossing over into this one. I'll have to double check. And I'll let you know in my review if Volume 1 is required reading. But this one looks really trippy. It's like a real violent Harry Potter. So if you're into that kind of thing, I would check it out. Check it out. We're going to have a cameo of Maya the cat here shortly. This will be really exciting. We have Newburn from Chip Zdarsky and Jacob Phillips. Really awesome cover on here. Looking forward to this. Yeah, a little crime detective story. Seems pretty grounded so far. Who knows what the story will entail. Looking forward to it. Killer cover, Newburn. We have, we're going to keep going with Image because we have a ton of Image books. We have The Silver Coin, issue number 6 from Joshua Williamson and Michael Walsh. This one has a bunch of arcades on it. I got a bunch of arcades. I wish I can get a silver coin, start hacking these games. And the interior, I just flipped open one page and it was ridiculous. So this should be a pretty cool read. The backside has a kid with like bloody hands playing the arcade to death. So that's pretty funny. Can't wait to kind of get into that. And last but not least, we have Scotty Young on The Me You Love in the Dark, issue number 4, killer cover. Last issue was pretty shocking with where it kind of was heading with this romance. I'll leave it at that. The atmosphere and mood, I've never read a comic that kind of sets the tone with atmosphere and mood the way that this book does. So The Me You Love in the Dark, really cool. If you haven't picked it up, go ahead and pick it up. A couple honorable mentions of books that I got recently. Got that House of Slaughter Virgin variant cover here, foil, which is pretty cool, I think. I enjoyed the story. You can watch my reviews on that. I think it's is written in a familiar tone, so that's pretty good. And then I got the trade dress, just purple foil as well. So I couldn't really pass those up. So that's what I picked up. What did you guys get this week? Was your shipment late like mine was at the shop? Let me know what you're looking forward to the most. And again, it's Whiplash Wednesday. Go down below, check out the Bad Batch. They're putting stuff out all day long. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification for future videos. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.